Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. I hope you have a wonderful birthday, Jen. Thank you so much for spending it with us.
We busted open in the age of reason, lost our memories and our ways. Said, I don't want to drive this if we can't survive this. My skin was aching from all the reasonable time we were taking. You and me. I went stumbling around the maze of freedom, sleeping anywhere I fell. Oh, this is so fantastic, ah, the life elastic, shining like a lighthouse, running like a pink-eyed white mouse. You and me. We found each other in the light. We put each other in the frame. We saw each other in a hall of mirrors, and we both looked the same. Now one of us is on the road to glory, and one of us is on the main. But it's just you and me, like it'll always be. I want to join forces, no, I mean I want to change horses. Midstream, trying to find the middle of this impenetrable dream. Every morning there's a new day dawning, light shining in her eyes. Thank you very much.
Feels so weird. We haven't done this in a very, very long time. So it's feels new again. It's fun.
Yeah, truly, it's been ages. How was it? A year? Over a year? Yeah, since we've.
I think it might have been August.
And we're really prepared. We rehearsed. So, you know. Take what you can get.
Who are we dedicating this to? Don't we dedicate this to? This song is dedicated to boys who like to hold a hand with boys, and girls who like to kiss girls, and babies that are born looking like porcupines.
Two boys holding hands down a country lane. One looks like a poet, one looks like a waterfall. You've brought comfort where there was only pain. They keep walking while the stars rise and fall. Terror in the shopping malls, from Quebec to Mexico. What's the difference between sleet and snow? Two girls girls kissing deeply in each other's spell. No more lies, no more substitutes. You've brought love to me like water from a well. They go on kissing while fat men fill their suits. Religious fucking nut jobs on us. The whole world's about to blow. What's the difference between sleet and snow? Two babies lie together in an orphanage. One looks like a poet, one looks like a porcupine. Dead man floating underneath the bridge. Could be my enemy, could be a friend of mine. Tell me that you love me, or at least tell me you don't know. Between sleet and snow. Thanks.
Thank you. Again, we play only original songs, so we're very grateful for your kind reception. This song is co-written with an old friend of mine called Richard Davies, with whom I've written a few of the songs in the first set and a few in this. And we've been doing it since 1977. This is a song about the difficulties that sometimes are encountered when couples do the grand tour of Europe. This is called "If You Leave This Room."
If you leave this room, I will not follow. If you leave this room, you leave alone. I remember Barcelona, I remember Rome. You were dead for all money, and I was straight. Do you remember Trastevere? Remember Rome at all? The sunshine and gossip, coffee and pain. If you leave this room, you are dead again. Now I'm in pieces. Jesus, please. I remember Santorini, where you fell on the quay. I held you in the rain, I was invisible. I remember Barcelona, you were born in that room. If you leave this room, you are dead again. Dead again. You are dead again. Dead again. If you leave this room, I cannot follow. If you leave this room, I am alone.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Nicola. That was embarrassing. Mid-solo embarrassing. I get shy about that stuff, but thank you.
You're welcome. I always get impressed by guitar work because I can't play guitar at all. It hurts so much when I try. So whenever I see that, I'm like, what?
And if anyone in the audience plays guitar, you could be like looking at me being like,
No.
what?
Says the one who's opening for Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lord Schmord. This is called, this is a song called The Weight of Dreams.
There's a light in the country, down the rivers and streams. There is hope in every woman and man, but there's a line drawn in the sand around the weight of dreams. The weight of dreams. It's dark in the city, in the shadowy schemes. All the promises turn into dust. Greed is crippling the just with the weight of dreams. The weight of dreams.
There's a truck stop on a flat plane. In the lonely driver's beat, I wanna break down there and spend the rest of my life without the weight of dreams. The weight of dreams.
The weight of dreams. There's a train exploding. Hear the sound of screams. There's a man on the railway track walking away with a pack on his back and the weight of dreams.
There's a truck stop on a flat plane where the coffee's just as bad as it seems. I wanna break down there and spend the rest of my life without the weight of dreams. The weight of dreams.
There's a light in the country, down the rivers and streams. There is hope in every woman and man, but there's a line drawn in the sand around the weight of dreams. The weight of dreams. Thank you.
This is possibly the oldest song in the set. I think I wrote this song when I was 18. And like I said, when you're playing I guess that thing about feeling like the child is still hanging around, well, when you're playing his songs all the time, maybe that's particularly potent for me. Now, I'm not 18. Jan, I don't know about you, but I'm no longer 18. Neither is Max 18, but he's a lot closer to it than I am. And so he's going to sing this song. This is called How the River Flows.
If I tell you the truth, you'll only end up with a broken heart. That's just the way that this world goes. And if I tell you a lie, you'll be happy for a while. But that's just how the great world goes. Lay me in the trench, leave me rotting with the guns ablaze. If that's the way that this war goes, or with your breast a place to hide, drag me bleeding to your side. Could that be how the battle goes? Take me in your arms anytime. Let me die in sin. Show me the vein where the blood flows. Take me in your eyes, tender moans and angry sighs. Roll me how the river flows. Whatever way the river flows.
Thank you. Now, we've been doing a lot of the singing because he did a lot earlier, and now we're going to make him do more now. This is actually one of the, if not the first song of Terry's that I ever heard that he played me years ago. It was one of like the first 2 or 3 that he ever played me. And he was like, I had my guitar, and he was like, you can like play along if you want to play and stuff. And he started playing, and it's got this cool little like riff thing at the start, and I was like, ooh. And so I played along, it was awesome, and then we started a band.
This is a song about a family who are visited by a terrible circumstance. Kind of thing that's happening all the time to our friends and are all around us. It's called The Tidal Zone. I only know what they tell me. They tell me that I'm dead. Seems I got this tennis ball somewhere in my head. I can only tell you what I'm certain of. I love my wife. Been in love with her for 20 years or more. Now I gotta screw up a life. Look at that sand hill. Look at that dog digging up his bone. Look at that kid over there chasing waves up and down the tidal zone. I can only lie where they tie me. They tie me to this tree. Seems I got this tennis ball here to entertain me. I can only tell you what I'm certain of. I love that man. Takes me walking every night. Throws me a marrow bone when he can. Look at that sand hill. Look at that man sitting on his own. Look at that kid over there chasing waves up and down the tidal zone. She moves closer to him, a hand through his hair. She searches for him in his face. Tell you what I'm dreaming of. Look at that woman walking with her dog. She throws a tennis ball and he goes splashing into the waves. She stands alone in the tidal zone.
Thank you.
This is a love song. Well, actually, it's a kind of
Self-empowerment song?
fuck off song, really. Sometimes it doesn't work out. When it doesn't work out, what can you do but pretend that it has?
I guess so.
Kind of little pop song that I love hearing Nicholas sing.
I love singing it.
Hopefully you love listening to it.
He walks by, and I don't even sigh. He's heading for the land of the great bye-bye. I walk by, and I don't nearly cry. I'm heading for the land of the great bye-bye. Summer's burn. Some of us learn. I walk by, and you might wonder why. If I'm heading for the land of the great bye-bye, why do I walk by and by and by and by, going, oh. head up high. If I'm not living in the land of the great bye-bye, I will be by and by. I will be by and by. I will be by and by.
Nicola Grant, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes we describe ourselves as a hippie band. Some of the songs tend to lend themselves a little bit to that description. Probably this one more than most. This is a song called Ease.
You can look into another's eyes and feel lost. You can look into another's eyes and feel tempest tossed. You can stumble on a mountain trail. You can wind up in the belly of a whale. You can stare down love till it turns you blind. Or you could ease your agitated mind. I could sail across the ocean and still tremble in silence. I could sail across the ocean and still cherish my violence. I could give myself to God or cocaine, put a dagger in my shivering dark brain. I could stare down love, I could kneel and pray, or I could into each other's eyes and feel lost. We can look into each other's eyes and feel tempest tossed. We can look into tomorrow's sky. We gotta look into tomorrow's sky. We can stare down love till the fire starts. Or we could ease our hesitating hearts.
So go home and ease your hesitating heart, if it's hesitating. Unless it's hesitating, for a really good reason, because, I'm going to get out of there right now. Haven't played this one for a long time. This song is a dedication from a father to a daughter. Now, the particular daughter in this story is a beautiful young woman, but when she was a little girl, when she was 4 years old, she had a favourite song, and her favourite song was an old Irish folk song. Some of you may know it when it makes a sneaky appearance in this song. I am always for you. I am always for you. Look down, see the mirror of your eyes. Count your fingers and your pretty size without ever knowing, realize I am always for you. Darling girl, you can stumble or fall. There is nothing at all that'll change the way I feel. This is the deal. I counted your toes, blew your nose, so any little throws or any little avenues of doubt, they don't deal me out. They don't deal me out. Look down into the wonder of your smile, knowing all the while I am always for you. Darling girl, we can weather any storm and sail away. You just gotta tell me what to say. Show me what to do, like you done since you were born. You are the morning in the middle of the day, and the afternoon sun through the trees. You're the breeze on my skin. I begin when you are near. Look down, see the brilliance of your mind. What do I find? I am always for you. I tell my ma when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair and they stole my comb, but that's alright till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is calling 1, 2, 3. Please, won't you tell me, who is she? Look down, see all the roads leading to Rome. Yeah, I'll tell my mom when I get home. I am always for you. Little jig at the end there. Jig music.
Yeah, we have a joke that because Nicola's doing nothing in those last few bars, that's her dance solo. But she forgot tonight.
I did, and I'm wearing the most twirly thing ever. No,
I am wearing the most twirly thing ever.
I think this next one's probably my favourite of all of them, I think.
It's because Terry didn't write it.
Oh.
No, that's not true. But
No,
he
that's
did.
not He didn't write it, but that's not the reason why.
This song's written by my old friend Richard that I mentioned earlier, with whom I've written a lot of songs. Not this one. I heard this one of his sometime in the 90s and well, stole it. This is one of 2 songs that's on the EP that we recorded. It's on Spotify and all those other places that music is. This is called Metamorphosis by Richard Davies.
Could there be love in these eyes that have rested on other things? Could there be more in the touch of a hand that so tender clings? Give into it, take the hint it's warm, but it's empty too. In your cocoon there are changes you'll know about all too soon. If you give into it, take the hint and metamorphose. Close your eyes and let it begin. Find it within and metamorphose. In your heart the temperature rises, and you'll find your happiness is not in the place where desire lives.
Bring on the changes, oh, bring on the changes. Bring on the changes, oh, bring on the changes. Could there be love in these eyes that have rested on other things?
Could there be more in the touch of a hand that so tender clings?
Bring on the changes.
Give into it. Take the hint and metamorphose. Close your eyes and let it be. Find it within and metamorphose. In your heart the temperature rises, and you'll find your happiness is not in the place where desire lives. Thank you.
Thank you. This song I wrote a couple of years ago. Yeah. This is called Tingalary Man. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of the Tingalary Man. This is our hit single, by the way. Well, when I say single, you know, we recorded 4 songs, and this is one of them. So it's a single song, you know. And when I say hit, apparently it's a hit at Nicola's workplace.
Not
It's
much.
our hit single.
Yes, let's say that. I introduced Terry to the word banger. I said that it was a banger because someone told me it was a banger. So now he's learnt a new word. He thought that meant sausages, so he was quite confused why they thought the song made them think of sausages.
So funny working with an old man. Grandpa Paul and Mary up here. Anyway, the Tingalary Man, some of you may know, is an old English Yorkshire legend. And when I was about 3 or 4 years old, if I lost sight of my mother for a little while, and I said, "Mummy, where were you?" she would say, "I ran off with the Tingalary Man." I wrote the song a few years after she died, and so for me, it kind of it's something of dedication to my mother, given that now she finally has escaped us all and run off with the Tingalary Man.
I don't know who she was. I don't know if she was crying when she ran off with the Tingalary Man. I don't know what she was hiding. I don't know what she was saying when she ran off with the Tingalary Man. She lifted her head from the roses and jonquils, swallowed her up like a waterfall. The sound of the organ pumping over the hills led her away like a siren call. I don't know what he looked like, an ordinary man, or something other, a Yorkshire ghost, the Tinglery Man. But the music coming out of his arm, it drew away my mother. She ran away with the Tinglery Man. The thought of her roses strewn over the hills, the thought of her running free, leaving behind the poppies on the windowsills, running away from me. I don't know what I was doing, I don't know what she was saying when she ran off with the Tinglery Man. I don't know if she was hiding, I don't know what he was playing, but she ran off. Tinglery Man, Tinglery Man. Thought of her heart billowing in the breeze, humming along with a mystical pen, loving the mist growing wild beneath the forest trees. I wish I was, yeah, I wish I was, I wish I was a Tinglery Man. Yeah, yeah, I wish I was, I wish I was, I wish I was a Tinglery Man.
Yeah, a banger, a banger. That's what that is.
That's a banger.
We've got one more. We've got 8 minutes. You better play it very slowly. We could make something up, I suppose. We could sing Happy Birthday again. No, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Nonny in the box, who's making us sound as good as we possibly can. Thank you, mate. It's a pleasure to always a pleasure to play in this room. You get so well looked after by the colleagues up there, and lovely staff, and well, what can I say about this audience? You know, like just attractive, quality human beings. You know, really.
And yeah, and thank all of you guys for being an amazing audience. Yeah, the kind of music we play, apart, Tinglery Man notwithstanding, are not really like, bangers and stuff that you can kind of have a lot of chatter and you still get the same vibe. So we really appreciate the attentiveness. You guys are fantastic and you've been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much.
We're going to finish with a gentle little country love song. It's about being in love with someone for a long time, I guess. Nobody knows the trouble I've been. Nobody knows but Jesus Christ, you're sweet. To let me trouble you at all. Nobody knows the errors I made. Nobody knows, but heaven knows I made so many errors before you. I take the prickles with the rose, take the wonders with the woes. I'll take the poetry with the less romantic. Nobody knows the road up ahead.
Nobody knows.
Nobody but come hell or high water, I'll be traveling it with you, traveling through. What nobody knows. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful evening.
Well, the issue being we haven't played for a year, so we've been winging it.
It's a bit good
Do you want to do carousel?
Happy birthday.
Do you want to do carousel? We do that? All right, we'll be forgiven if we fuck this up. This is the first song that Richard and I ever wrote together. So this is a 16-year-old song. Not a 16-year-old song, it's a 45-year-old song. And I didn't even know what the words meant when I wrote them. I figured that out decades later. It seems to be kind of about the choice of having an artistic life, which when we were 16-year-olds seemed like a pretty distant prospect. I feel it coming with the ticking of the season. Every new day, new reasons chiming off the bell, and the carousel. Da, 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 da. I see the pictures of the children down below, and the wedding ring rainbow. Tell what you can tell on the carousel. My mind is open, swear I have the will to learn. I want to grow instead of burn, crawl from where I fell to the carousel. The band has started, I can hear the metronome telling me this is my home, and it's my water in the well of the carousel. cell. Now I'm up on the carousel. It's light again now, pictures fade to black, horses in the shade, water in the well. I love this carousel. Thank you very much. Good night.